Hi guys. Alright, it is, just to get everything, up front will be, everything like that. Tonight I'm going to be drinking the chocolate coffee stout. Once again, I have to take off my reading glasses. This is brewed by the Barossa Valley Brewing Company. They make it, I can't believe it's not bacon beer, and I can't remember, they make it's an Asian beer that's got, what did it have in it? I can't remember. I might go find it later. But it's incredibly refreshing with a couple of coriander in it. No, it's not coriander. Lemongrass. Lemongrass? I think it is. I'm just going to... No. Look at that. So I'll look down here. But really, I'm supposed to be looking up there. So I'll pour this. We are recording this one. I've had a few issues over this last week with my microphone for some reason. No idea why. Only because I've already got one on the shelf. So I've had a few weird problems with my audio this week. I was recording some gaming videos. One of my banished Colonial Charter, very harsh Adam and Eve playthrough ones. I actually just had to record that 3 times because the audio would just cut out after about 5 minutes. And if I wasn't paying attention over there while I was looking here, like I've recorded the entire episode first at 6 in the morning, all the way through for 30 minutes. And noticed at the end that it had cut out. So yes, we're recording this. It is 9:31 on the 11th of the 2nd. So this is actually being recorded on a Saturday for a change. And tomorrow is the 12th of February. And that is the West Australian Chili Seed Exchange's 5th meetup, the Valentine's Day special, or whatever they're calling it. We're going to be doing a live beer o'clock there. Cam's not going to be able to be in this one because he's not able to be there. But Space Peanut Pete and I are going to go. And we might do a Slosh sauces as well up in front of people, but I'm not quite sure. But I'm also going to be filming the chili eating competition, so I can't be in it. Sorry. What was I going to talk about? Well, next week I go back to work. I've got all my contracts now. I go back to work 2 days a week, full-time in records, and I go back 12 hours, 16 hours, whatever it is, a week in the library, and I go back to studying. I've got 3 units to go for my graduate diploma of library and information studies, so not the end of this year, middle of next year, if I keep doing 1 unit a semester, keep the 2 really good paying jobs, I will be a qualified librarian. And there'll be another degree. Looking forward to going back to work. Going to miss hanging out with the kids all day, but they're back at school now, and we've had 1 or 2 weeks or 3 weeks of being able to catch up on stuff around the house with the kids at school and getting them used to it before I go back to work, which is nice. Money's going to be good. We're running on a little bit on empty here. Anyway, before I start rambling on about stuff, I found another loot crate that I have not done an unboxing for or even opened. Now this one was, to show you how organised I am, can you just stay open? This is the loot crate for September. Let's see if you can focus. Can you focus? Where's going to be a good spot for you? This is September 2016. The theme is speed. Going fast. I've got our magazine here, which I'm not going to read because it'll give away what's in there. I actually have not looked in this yet, so I don't know what to expect. Oh, cool. This is Gone in 60 Seconds Collectibles Eleanor 67 Custom. 67 Custom Movie Star Mustang. That's actually kind of cool. I'm sure that Kaylin or one of the other kids will enjoy. Oh, wow. Bracken is going to love this. This is a Batman Metal Batwing Keychain Stealth Edition. Look at that. He's going to absolutely love that. So my son Bracken, his favourite animals in the world are bats. I don't know where that came from or why he's obsessed with bats, but man, everything's bats. So Halloween's the best time of year for us, because when else can you buy bats? You can't just go to the shop and buy a cute cuddly bat unless it's Halloween, right? So what do we got? We've got Eleanor. We've got our pin that Mama Cass puts on her bag of holding. We've got... what's this? This is a hoodie. I guess it goes on your car. Place the hoodie on your auto. And we got the flash. I guess we could put this on Mama Cass's car. It's a bit weird. Anyway, so we got that. And we got... this is the Battlestar Galactica We Love Titans Titan vinyl figures exclusive Cylon Raider. 4.5 inches Scar Titan. Now, I've never actually really watched Battlestar Galactica, so I don't know what this is. But I know people who would probably enjoy that. So I might pass that on. Oh, we got a t-shirt. Stark Industries Motor Racing. I might give that to Pete. I'll give that to Pete tomorrow. He's a mechanic. He likes cars. I wonder if he'll like a Stark one. So that's pretty cool. It looks like you'll be able to turn the crate into a car as well, which is kind of cool. So that was the September crate. That's been sitting around for an enormously long time because I got not distracted, but caught up in other things, and things got out of hand. So I do think that's going to be the last one of the loot crates that we can actually do as part of these Saturday Soliloquies. So I'm pretty sure we've finished all of them now. But I might just keep, whenever we do get the new ones, keep including them as part of this, because this is kind of, as I said, this is once again, I say this every time, but I've really missed doing this. Doing it, like, Meckins. You coming, old man? There's plenty of space. Come on then. Come on. He looks angry. He's like a gargoyle. Because I got really used to that kind of releasing all of the stuff, and I don't know, the daily thing, once again, I'm going to repeat myself a little bit, it's always going to happen a little bit, but it's always going to... I think he's gone. There he goes. I got really used to it, and it became a really cathartic kind of experience, which I'm sure I've said every single time I've done one of these videos, but yeah, man, I really miss it. Anyway, the one I did, I'm going to do a little bit of clicking over here. I know you guys don't mind too much when I do that, because I'm still here. So, it wouldn't be me if I prepared earlier, would it? So, the other day, if I go back through my old videos, I made on the 22nd, I think it was, yeah, on January 22nd, 2017, my rambling talking log video was about the new Mike Oldfield album that had just come out. And hi, Cass. You gonna come be on camera? What's that? What's that? What is it? Is it a note? Ooh, I've been passed a note. Should I read it on camera? This is... Alright, I love you, my big dickhead. I should just put that... I love you, my big dick. Oh, head. Oh. And Phoenix isn't asleep yet. It is 9:40 and Phoenix is still not asleep. So I guess I can't go upstairs and annoy Mama Cass yet. I've asked her to watch the children so I can record down here. I wonder if you actually saw... She probably stood behind the microphone. Anyway, I put up that video on the 22nd of January talking about kind of how much Mike Oldfield's music has meant to me over my life, and I'm not going to go into all that again. It's all there. And I woke up to the other morning a comment on one of the videos, which I'm going to read to you guys because it's hard for me to kind of explain. You got to think, I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I'd made my coffee. I was bluting and checking my emails, and I saw because my phone YouTube messages pop up instantly on my phone, comments. So I saw this, and Xaloc, Xaloc, Zaloc68, commented, and this was literally like at 5:45 in the morning to me, so I was still kind of half asleep. Commented, now Mike Oldfield himself recommended this video to his fans. Amazing. And I went, what? And I went on Facebook because I didn't really understand what was happening, and I've got it saved here somewhere. Oh yes, I called it OMG. So I went on to Facebook, and it said Mike Oldfield has shared your video, and I went, huh? you got to think, like, I don't know if any of you guys are here from the Mike Oldfield channels. I don't know if any of you are actually interested in anything else I do other than that one thing, and even if it's just that's the only thing you're interested in, I'll say to you people that, like, being part of listening to this new album and the fact that it's so much like the old ones and there's little bits of it through, like, everyone I know isn't as big a fan as I am, and everyone I know probably wouldn't pick up all the little pieces that were brought in from all over the place just to put in there. And I had no one to kind of share that with, but with the live listening parties where people were listening to it at the same time over the entire world, there was like timers, clicks down so you could click on it at the right time, so you were listening with other like-minded people all over the world and stuff. And I mean, the video that I made was 22 minutes long, and you know, half of it wasn't really talking about Mike Oldfield, it was talking about sources and beer and stuff, and I even apologized at the very end, about 19 minutes and 20 seconds, about how there were no dick jokes and stuff like that. So I never really expect that. I still don't understand why you guys listen to me talk nonsense. So here it is. Mike Oldfield shared my Slosh's Saturday Soliloquies video, and wrote a comment above it saying, from about 18 minutes 33 with a smiley face, which means my hero who saved my life watched my video. And I mean, and that was where I was talking about, like, this is the only way I can say thank you for saving my life and all this kind of other stuff. And you know, you're kind of yelling that at the void, screaming that into the darkness, because you don't ever think that the person that you'd really like to say thank you to, you could ever actually get to say thank you. I got to say thank you. And it's a weird feeling. I felt weird in my heart, in my soul, whatever you want to call it, quite a bit in the last week since that happened. I mean, it was literally like a Fight Club moment. Like, we've just lost cabin pressure. I went in, I had to shake Mama Cass awake at like 6 in the morning and hold my phone in front of her. She was like, I'm so tired. And I was like, can you tell me what this says? Because I needed somebody else to read it as well. And it's just, it's pretty phenomenal to have that feeling at all. It's impossible to describe the fact that I'm sitting here and I'm this idiot that wears silly glasses, and I eat chili sauce and I drink beer with my friends, and like I pretend that I'm entertaining enough to like play computer games. And I know most of it's just, it's all nonsense and diluted in you know, in a way, because it's the silliest hobby in the world, and yet it's brought me nothing but the most amazing things. But there was a few people, because he shared it on two of his different groups, so he shared it to do 2 different places, and there was a few people who made some comments. Oh no, it wasn't Cooper's Sparking Ale or Cooper's Pale Ale. I'll double check what it was, but it definitely wasn't Cooper's. But people were interested in what I was drinking in my big gobbledy glass thing. But there's been some interesting comments, and people... It's weird, because, like, Mike Oldfield's been something that, like, I've kind of... It's... And we're back. I think that's the phone. I think that's what it is, because my phone just showed up some stuff, because it was plugged into the computer, and the sound went out, and then everything came back. So we're going to do this in 2 sections. I think we were at about 15 minutes. So I'm not going to talk for too much longer, because I'm getting confused, and now it only says 20 seconds, and I think everything's fine. But Mike Oldfield's been something that's kind of been huge to me. And like, my friends have enjoyed his music and liked it, and like, they appreciate how amazing it is, but not many of them have been hopelessly devoted. I don't know what the word is. Like, my 5 bands, Ween, Pink Floyd, Tool, Neutral Milk Hotel, and Mike Oldfield, like, those 5 things are huge to me. And they're very special, and Mike Oldfield, as I've explained at great length, is incredibly special. And so I don't really have many people that I can talk to about the intricacies of, like, Amarok and Hergus Ridge and, like, Taurus 2 in 5 Miles Out, and how I really like the song Family Man, or like how Earth Moving is actually really a good 80s like song. And I haven't really had people in my life that I know who I can talk about all these little bits with. And I didn't think my opinions were right. You never think that you think right. You always think that you're kind of, you've got your own opinion, and that's fine, and it's valid, and it's true, but it's not shared by, shared by others. And I'm just scrolling down here so I can get to it. Like I said, I don't prepare earlier, because that would be definitely not me. But so many people have been listening in headphones and walking through the snow, you're listening to this album. It's just absolutely insane. All right, here we are. Now, there was one comment that somebody made. People wrote, I totally agree with Slosh. Watch the whole video, very nice, and I agree with everything he says. Lovely guy, he's absolutely right. It's just nuts. And like, someone wrote, like, Mike, Slosh speaks for all of us, and like, I'm just an idiot, right? Like, I'm really just an idiot. I don't know the proper words for things. I don't know. I may not know much about art, but I know what I like. And there was another couple of comments that people made about how if they closed their eyes, they could see this crazy monologue being made by Vic Stanchel, and that really tickled me, because I'm an idiot and I talk about absolute nonsense, and I completely understand and I agree, and you're right. But it's just, it's really cool to feel part of something, and to think that since I started this silly little hobby where I record my silly little videos for a very small group of people who are awesome, by the way. You guys, we have the best community, as me and Buzz have said before. We have the best community. The guy who made the computer game that saved me in primary school when I was being bullied relentlessly every single day, just got me through the year. That game distracted me, and I found my escape in computer games that way. And, you got to find your escape in something. I found it in books, I found it in music, and I found it in computer games. They're all distractions from real life, but they're also magic, and they can save your life. The guy who made the computer game that saved my life in primary school was Brian Fargo. He made Wasteland. That was like the first game that just blew my mind on the Commodore 64, and he shared my channel way back when I was just starting, when they were bringing out Wasteland 2, and Mike Oldfield has shared my video, and these two dudes, they are both responsible for saving my life at different points where it could have been lost. And I know you're not going to see this one, Mike, but I'll say thank you again. And yeah, it's a spinny little life that we have. Just a hairy idiot. I'm a hairy idiot. Hairy idiot from Perth in Western Australia, and sitting in front of an old computer with a really expensive microphone that got paid for by my Patreon account that I could never afford. And tomorrow I'm going to go do another live Beer O'Clock video show at the Chili Meat, because they asked us to do it, and somehow this is something we do now. You never know where life's going to go. Like, last year was fucking brutally bad, and this year seems to be going pretty good. I'm not going to jinx it. Touch wood, touch wood, touch wood. Not going to jinx it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to say peace, love, happiness, all that jazz. To everybody, I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm looking at the 6 minutes. I know it's not 6 minutes because I have to cut it together because everything went horribly wrong. At least I got the gaming video recorded. I think it's the phone being plugged in, but I'm really not sure. Anyway, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for letting me have this kind of things off my shoulder thing. And hopefully we're going to get Mama Cassie on one of them one day, because I'd like to sit and, you know, chat with her on camera. She might not go on camera. Maybe we'll start a podcast. I would love to do a podcast, talking for an hour every week with me and Buzz and Mama Cass and my mate Tom and Joe and all that. It would be fucking amazing. But thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being there. Thank you for everything. Patreon's down below. We have 4 different tiers. The jar for $1 a month. We have a Beer O'Clock. We have a Slosh Sauces. And we have a gaming $5 a month tier. Every single dollar that comes in goes into hardware or green screen we're working on and things to make things better. We're looking to get a new camera, because this is the camera that we filmed Beer O'Clock on, with proper directional microphone, all that kind of stuff. So every single dollar helps. Follow Twitter, Facebook group. The Beer O'Clock Facebook group is awesome. You should get involved. It's really, really cool. I'm going to try and get this up tonight. I don't know if I've got any luck because of Australian internet, but hopefully I'll get this up tonight or first thing tomorrow morning, and we will be able to actually get a Saturday soliloquy up on Sunday, but recorded on Saturday, not recorded fucking a week ago and put up tomorrow. Whatever it is. I'm going to go, guys. Thank you so much for putting up with me. Thank you for everything. And if you are around tomorrow and this has been put up in time, I'll see you at the Reptile and Grow Shop for the Western Australian Chili Seed Exchange's 5th quarterly meet for Valentine's Day. I love you guys. Peace out, jazz, all that stuff. Rock and roll.